Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 7 of Age of Engineering. I got quite a few things done in between the episodes. I went mining, so I got a lot of resources and I processed them all, so here they all are. I went to the Nether. I killed a bunch of blazes, got some blaze rods, some wither skeleton skulls. I went back to that Nether fortress. Unfortunately, there was only one chest in it, but I got some diamantine crystals and some restonia crystals, which will be useful later, plus some nether wart, and I cleaned out a slime island and got a bunch of magma slimes and stuff. Put that away while we're thinking about it. Also, I set up an automatic chopper for the rubber trees. Unfortunately, this doesn't harvest the sticky resin, but I have something planned today that will help us make use of the rubber wood. I also replaced the hatchets in each of the choppers with the paper hatchets with the unbreakable modifier on them, so I never have to worry about changing those out again. They'll just run and run. So, on today's agenda, I have a bunch of machines that I want to get made, mostly for just making things easier on me. So, let's jump right in and get started. The first thing I want to make is an electric furnace. So, electric furnace. There it is. Okay, so we need an electronic circuit, an iron furnace, and 2 redstone. And the iron furnace is simply a furnace with 5 iron plates. So, doot. And there we go. Iron furnace. And let's make a circuit. Then we needed 2 redstone, I believe. Yep, there we go. Electric furnace. Super simple, but it should make our life a lot easier because it's a lot faster than smelting. And also, you can collect the experience anytime you want. You can just save it in there until you need it. So let's just throw this crushed black quartz in, and you can see how fast it is. And there we go. Perfect. So with that out of the way, the next thing I want to make is a block cutter. Now what the block cutter does is it takes a block of metal and it cuts it into 9 plates. So it'll do things a lot faster than putting 9 plates through the metal former. So let's get started on that. We need a machine casing, an electronic circuit, and an electric motor. So let's get a machine casing, an electronic circuit, and for the motor we need 2 coils. And then like that. Or not. Why don't you want to... Oh, I don't have the coil in there. Okay. Perfect. So, there we go. Block cutting machine. Now, I will put the block cutting machine down somewhere. I'll put it right here for now. But it also needs a blade. And you can make the blade out of iron or steel, but really the best thing to make it out of is diamond. So that's what we're going to do. Grab an iron ingot. And there we go. And the blade just goes right in there. Now, if I put a block of anything in there, it'll turn into 9 plates. Okay, so that was easy. Next up, we have the extractor. And the extractor is the machine, there it is, it's going to extract rubber or sticky resin directly out of rubber wood. So that'll make things a lot easier for us. So we don't have to go out and harvest them all the time. Take these tree taps. That should be all we need. Pretty simple and straightforward to make, actually. And I'm gonna need some tin cables. I thought I had everything ready to go. Of course I didn't. Let's break this and then we can put it out front. Like that. And put the extractor right there. Perfect. Now we can just come out here. Grab some of this rubber wood. Throw it in there and it'll get busy extracting all the resin. So let's put this chest back. And all these dusts. While we're at it, I got some drop of evil and some wither dust as well. When I was in the nether killing things, put that nether wart away. And let's see how this is doing. Yep, look at, oh, it's directly to rubber. For some reason I thought it would go to resin, but nope, directly to rubber. I like it. Nice. It's getting dark out, so let's take a nap. Yay! Okay. So the next thing I want to build is a better blast furnace. This thing is such a pain, and I'm so tired of it. So I want to build something better. And to do that, I've got 56 nether brick, which I just cooked up from the tons and tons and tons of netherrack I have from being in the nether. I have 64 slag, and I have a bunch of blaze rods. Now, I didn't actually need this many blaze rods. When I was in the nether, for some reason, I never looked up the blast brick recipe. So I didn't realize it's only 1 blaze powder per. So we actually need a total of 14 blaze powders. And in the macerator, 1 blaze rod turns into 5 blaze powder. So I killed way more blazes than was necessary, but that's okay. I have a feeling we're going to need that eventually. Wait for that to cook up. And I've got all the slag that I need. Just need to wait for that. Here we go. And there we go. And I think that's actually too much. Let's see. 14? Yes. Okay. There we go. 28 blast brick. Awesome. Put the slag away. And much like the coke oven, we need the engineer's hammer to get it all together. And I guess we can just build it out here. Although, I don't know, maybe I should put it in here. Then again, I don't know if I have room to put it in here. Let's put it outside. Okay. This looks good. It's built just like the coke oven, so it's a 3x3x3. You can also make an improved version of this, but for now I'm just going to stick with this level. Take the engineer's hammer, right click, and bang, you've got a crude blast furnace. Oh my goodness, my phone's blowing up. Hush you. Okay, so I'm not actually 100% sure how this works. I've never used one before. It looks like I just have to put in some fuel. And let's grab... Where did all my... Oh! All the stuff that was in there got sucked up by my backpack when it fell on the ground. That's hilarious. So let's see if the blast furnace... It doesn't look like it'll take the crushed iron ore or coal. It might need coal coke. Oh, this could be a problem. Oh, maybe I should actually research this stuff before I... That's alright. I learn by doing. Okay, so the iron ingots definitely go in there. So it won't take the coal. I don't know if I have any coal coke. I don't think that I do. Okay, well. Well, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna... This is just experimenting. I am gonna fix this oven, so it's this coke oven, so it's completely automated. Eventually, I was thinking in the next episode, or I might have to do it in this one. That's fine too. So it should be... Oh, okay. It's gonna take a minute to do that. So while that's running, let's go on to the next thing I wanted to do today, which is the atomic reconstructor. Okay, now the atomic reconstructor is kind of a gateway, so it has a lot of parts to it. It has this stuff, reinforced iron, enriched gold. This is all stuff you have to get out of calculator. Yeah, the calculator. Remember that thing we made like 5 episodes ago? We're finally going to use it now. But it also needs an iron casing, which is black quartz and iron. That's easy enough. But it requires an advanced machine casing. And you'll see it shows you 2 different ones. The one you have to use right now is the industrial craft one, because I can make all of this stuff right now. But if you go to the other advanced machine block, you see it requires a machine block, which triggers age 10, and we don't have access to this quite yet. But it's good to know that in the future, when we do get to age 10, all of this will be much easier to make. Okay, so let's start with this advanced machine casing. The first thing we need is to make mixed metal ingots, and that's 3 iron plates, 3 bronze plates, and 3 tin plates. We take that, we throw it in the metal former, we throw it in the compressor, and that will form these advanced alloys. We also need 4 steel plates that I already made, 2 carbon plates, which I'll show you how to make in just a second, and a basic machine casing, which we also already know how to make. So basic machine casing. Here's the steel plates. And we'll need this coal dust. To To get this coal dust, I just took 2 blocks of coal and put them in the macerator. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So 4 coal dust equals 1 raw carbon fiber. And then 2 of the raw carbon fiber equals 1 raw carbon mesh. The raw carbon mesh goes into the compressor. And you see we got our advanced alloy plates out. I'm going to go ahead and put this coal away since I don't seem to need it. And while that's going on, let's see how our coal coke's doing. Okay, we've got 2 pieces. That's enough to test our theory anyway. Yep, it takes coal coke. I don't know if 1 coal coke is going to be enough to do 1 ingot of steel. That would be nice. But in any case, you can see that this blast furnace doesn't require like all the compressed air and the IC2 power, so it's much, much easier to produce, which is awesome. You can also make the advanced blast furnace, which is even easier. But to do that, you need 27 steel plates, which actually, I think I could do. Yeah. Yeah, I have like just enough. Yeah, why not, right? Okay, so back to, there we go. Okay, our carbon plates are done. So we have the black quartz. We're gonna need 4 iron ingots. Atomic, there we go. That's everything for the advanced machine casing. Yay! Okay. So then for the iron casing, we just add the black quartz and the iron. And that's ready. So now we need 4 reinforced iron ingots and 4 enriched gold. The gold is gold plus redstone in a calculator, and that gives you 4 enriched gold, which is exactly how many we need. So, and a redstone, and it's raining and dark out, so let's take a nap. Eventually, I do need to put a roof on the house. I am aware. Okay, so grab the calculator. So to operate the calculator is really simple. You just right-click on it, and you get this screen. For this particular calculator, there's other calculators that are more advanced that have more functions, but this is the most simple calculator. So you just go like that. Gold plus redstone equals 4 enriched gold. Awesome! Okay, now we need some cobblestone and some wood, because to make the reinforced iron ingot, we need iron ingot plus reinforced stone. And to make reinforced stone, we need cobblestone and wood. And if you use a log, you get 4 out of each piece of cobblestone instead of just 1. So that is what we're going to do. Cobblestone, wood, nice. Need another piece of iron, plus reinforced stone. All right, and that's actually a 1-for-1, so we have to do all of them. Okay, so now we have our enriched gold and our reinforced iron ingots. And we can make an atomic reconstructor. Oh, it has it has changing titles. That's hilarious. Partial changer, Vittle recombobbilizer. Okay. So I'm going to put this, actually, before I do, there's something important that we need to make. Let's get a stick and a redstone torch and a button and a pressure plate. Okay. So when I put this atomic reconstructor down, it's going to be on continuously on mode, which means it'll continuously fire as long as it has power. And when I put it next to the survival generator, it's going to draw power from that. So to switch modes, you need a redstone torch, and you just hold it and you click on the machine. Let me show you. So we put it down. You'll see redstone mode deactivation. Right click, and now it's on pulse. Now the atomic reconstructor won't fire unless it gets a pulse of redstone. And to give it a pulse of redstone, we have a button. And then this wooden pressure plate, the pressure plate doesn't do anything specific except stop the beam of the atomic reconstructor, because it treats it like a solid block and it doesn't get in the way the same way that like having a big block of wood there would. So, whew, goodness. Let's put the calculator back in there to get charged. And now we have our atomic reconstructor, which means we're well on our way to getting an empowerer. And an empowerer is what unlocks the next age. Empower. You can see we need 2 iron casings, a battery, a Restonia crystal, and we actually need 5 of these display stands in total to be able to use the empowerer. And that requires a lot of quartz, some advanced coils, and other stuff. But we're not going to worry about that today. My bird's over there laughing at me. We can actually get rid of this oven now because we have the electric furnace. Very excited about that. All right, let me get my inventory sorted out and I will bring you back in just 1 minute. Okay, welcome back. I set up kind of crude automation on this coke oven here. What I did was I made a fluid transfer node, and then I have it transferring all the fluids into this fluid trash can. Now the fluid trash can is actually really easy to make. Much like the regular trash can, it doesn't require much in the way of resources. It's just some stone, cobblestone, and a bucket in the middle. Super easy. Same with the fluid transfer node. It just takes a bucket, some stone, redstone, and a transfer pipe. So now all the creosote oil that would be created in here is going directly into the trash can. I have a full fluid tank of creosote oil right here if I need it, and I can switch it out at any time if I need more. But frankly, I doubt I will, unless I start building some really big water wheels or something. Okay, so let's get this advanced blast oven working. Oh, the other thing I did to automate this is I put a transfer node on the back of this chopper, and I have it leading directly into here. So I'm going to have to put a filter on it, apparently. So when this has wood in it, it will transfer it right into this coke oven, and it will automatically make charcoal that I can then put in this chest over here, which, if you'll remember, powers our IC2 machines. Then I'll probably also make a second coke oven, which will be right here in order to make coal coke. Right now I'm just making coal coke so that I can power the blast oven. So let's get this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's put it right here. And it's the same shape as the other blast furnace, but you have to put a hopper on top. And then you just hit it with the engineer's hammer, if I can find it. There it is. Stop putting stuff away. There we go. Perfect. So what's cool about the improved blast furnace is not only is it faster, you can also automate it. You can put coal coke in through the top, and these hatches here will eject the steel and the slag. So let's see how, I mean, it's still not super speedy, but yeah, the slag should come out back here and the steel should come out here so that it won't get stuck even if it goes through, fills up the iron. Like that was the problem with this blast furnace. It doesn't automatically eject, so I would have had to use more transfer nodes and just would have been a mess. Here it goes. 70%. See how much faster that is? Oh, it's amazing. If I want it to go even faster, there's upgrades that I can put on it as well, although they take power. Blast furnace preheaters, I believe they're called. Blast furnace preheater. So it's just iron sheet metal and an external heater, which looks pretty simple to make. Just a copper coil block. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's the other thing too now. Now that we have our atomic reconstructor. Oh, there's a pigman outside. Must have come through the portal. Hello, you can't come in. Now that we have the atomic reconstructor, we can make Inori crystals and Restonia crystals, which means we can get into immersive engineering, because everything for immersive engineering, aside from like the blast oven and the coke oven and stuff, it's all, well, not that, but all the power stuff, like, let's look at the HV capacitor here. It requires a Restonia crystal block, which you have to get through the atomic reconstructor. The wire connectors, Restonia crystals. So getting this unlocks a ton of stuff that we can do in immersive engineering now. Okay, so let's see if this is done. It looks like it is. You can see steel in the front and slag in the back. Awesome. Okay. Put all that away. So I think that about does it for today's episode. We got a lot done. We made this blast furnace obsolete. Oop, it's still got some steel in it though, which means we'll be running through a lot less power, thankfully. We made a block cutter to make making plates easier. We made an electric furnace to make things cook faster. We got the extractor for more rubber. Look at that, 32 rubber. Awesome. And we built a new and improved blast furnace, so that's really exciting. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I think between episodes I might do a little more mining, although I don't really need that many more resources. But we'll see. Thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!